this is probably going to be a little bit like not something that you would hear when we talk about metabolism, but for me, I think in general, and this might not be like solely specific to metabolism, but is it's protein. So I think that protein, like to have just overall health and to function, longevity, maintaining muscle mass, like we talked about, overall health benefits. Everybody wants to, look at a bathing suit, lose body fat, things like that. Like I think protein is so underrated when it
Uh-huh.
comes to so many different aspects of just general health and body composition, and having an optimal metabolism. And I think from both sides of the spectrum, people who are really focused on maybe keto, and then also those who maybe are opposite side, I think protein is the common factor that tends to be forgotten about. Just starting off in general, typically I recommend, and this is going to be a little bit higher than most people have probably heard before, but between zero point 0.8 to 1 gram or even 1.2 grams per pound of body weight in protein. If you are someone who has a lot of weight to lose, like if you are overweight or obese, then you can think more so, okay, zero point 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of ideal body weight. And that's probably the most important. And then as you get that rolling and as you get consistent with that, then you can start to think about, okay, how can I optimize my protein feedings throughout the day? So how can I think about how much protein I should be eating in a certain meal, right? To increase muscle protein synthesis. And also, like, what are those protein sources too? Because we know that some protein sources are going to be more bioavailable than others. Some protein sources are going to have the full spectrum of amino acids that we need, and some aren't. So that's where the quality of the protein is also going to come into play. But in general, I always start, with my clients, it's always like, all right, let's tackle the big thing first. Let's tackle the daily protein intake, and then we can start to trickle down to, okay, once we have that in place, we've done that for a while, then we can start to optimize different things within the day.